Hello, I'm Doug and I'm the creator of digitalcurrencytraders.com, and welcome to this video where I'm going to go through some of the predictions that I made back at the end of March that essentially led to the result of the increase in my trading account value here that you see. And at the beginning of March, I did a monster review of all of the different cryptocurrencies that were trading on Poloniex. So what I did back in March is I took a screenshot of every one of my predictions. I used the charts on Coinigy or Coinigy. I also did a review on April 1st and again on April 22nd. And it's good to compare all those. But today in this video, I'm going to go through the March 25th ones because those are the predictions that actually ended up giving me this growth in my chart value. Dash. And how did Dash turn out after March 25th? Did it do something like this? It really did. It came out of this 1, 2, 3 top formation and it came a little bit lower than I expected on a panic dump, as I said people would. Then it's made a nice 1, 2, 3 showing support and look at this swoop of power here. But now Dash is one that needs additional research because it is traded in the Dash US dollar market. You can see that the value has gone up relatively greater in the Dash US dollar than in the Dash Bitcoin markets. Ethereum, I was really calling for a big correction back and then the prices to come back to their old highs. Let's go see what happened with Ethereum here. And another fantastic call. Really came down, not quite as far as I called, and then it's right now back up to those old highs. I'll have to go back and take a look at my trades. One thing I can do with coin tracking is to go to the coin charts and I can go to Ethereum coin, and then I can show my trades in this market, all the times I bought and sold. So you can see I did sell out at this top price here. I was buying in here, buying and selling. So I did some nice trades in this one. This made me some profit. But it does show down at the bottom here the earnings from lending, which is fantastic. I love seeing the difference between my buys and sells and the earnings from lending in this same chart. So I can zoom into 2-month view and see when I bought and sold. Flow, I was saying it's going to be heading up pretty nicely and touching these former highs. And when I switch over, we can see that's what it did. From here, up she went, right up to those former highs, just as I was predicting here. So this one, again, it went from 600 to 1500 in the period of time that we had the prediction in there, 800 to the 1500. So that's pretty much doubled in price. Now, Lisk, I said it was going to be coming back and then doing a big move up way higher. It's come back and it's done a move way higher. Short term, back to October, September, August, last summer. And then if I go to the live chart and I try to zoom into that same, now we're getting just what I was calling there, coming back and all the way up. Fantastic. Now I don't know what else, but I do have a good amount of this and I'm happy to be profitable on that. And I'll be holding this. Now that the market has proven me right, then there's nothing for me to do. Nav coin, I said it was going to come back before going up higher. And it came back before going up much higher. So that's very much exactly what I predicted there, is what actually turned out to be. And it'll turn out it's going to go higher, so this is really a nice chart. This one is NXT. Look at, I'm predicting it's going up to 3,400 from this point back in March. And if we go and we take a look at the price of NXT now, we can see that it has indeed broken above this 1, 2, 3 bottom formation and is starting that surge up. It is only at 2,200. It hasn't hit the 3,400 that I predicted here. Pink coin, I also said was going to be going up to 260 and actually really took off. Just as predicted, because of these formations, it absolutely blasted off and is indeed partly responsible for why my account has grown so much. Because this one went from 100 Satoshi to over 1400 Satoshi. And is really amazing to see these kind of things happen. And to know that they're going to happen over and over again. It's important to get a little bit of coin in all of these markets and layer them all out to unexpectable levels 10 times higher than the current price, and be patient. It's a clear, easy way to do it, but it's not simple. It's clear and simple, but not easy. How's that? The next one is PPC. And I was saying from the end of March here, it was going to be correcting a bit and then going as high as 001. So if we go and take a look at what has actually happened, it's pretty darn close. The consolidation didn't come back as much as I thought, but here it is at pretty much 001. So there's another one that from March could have doubled my account. That's a significant move here. Coin. Well, it hasn't done it yet, but there's the 1, 2, 3 bottom and then consolidation, and it's stayed above that number 3 point and staged higher. Those are trend setting ranges now in this market where we have these ranges. Really key. StorageX. You'll recall my talking about it back in this time. It was very important because right here there was an announcement of a new partner investing in them, and that another announcement that they're going to be changing over from Counterparty over to the Ethereum system. These are really important announcements. At the time it's making a 1, 2, 3 bottom formation. So what ended up happening with that? Doom, 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 up she went. Another one that went from 1200 to, what are we at now? 3100. 1200 to 3100. Syscoin, I say it's going way up from this wonderful 1, 2, 3 bottom formation. And out of this wonderful, wonderful bottom formation, this is what it actually ended up doing. Boom. There's another one that literally could have been responsible for changing my account equity the way that chart shows. Viacoin did exactly what I predicted. I made some money on that. Now XEM, I was pointing out where the buy signals were, but it's not a buy signal anymore because it's already taken off. But as you may know, it certainly did take off further from that point here. So if I switch over, it continued going way, way, way up. And it's even more important to pay attention to these bowl shape 1, 2, 3 bottoms, a bigger 1, 2, 3 bottoms staging up. Huge, huge importance at this time. This is where we're going to get rich, is by putting our money in here and then putting our money out at unrealistic levels for ourselves. Next we have the Ripple chart. And if we go into Ripple, in March I really nailed it. This one I nailed it, because look at this 1, 2, 3 bottom formation. Called it out in March saying it was going to be going up to 3,000, and actually after that in March it went up to 9,000. It's come back down and consolidated and showing strength again, and I think it's on its way. Wonderful timing that we called back in March. This trade did a good job for my account, really brought my account value up.